G'day everybody, welcome to Cooking with the Riz. Today I'm going to make something that I haven't made for maybe 20 years, and that is what it's called a special banana cake. So it's quite easy. Prepare all your stuff, have everything going like I've got it here, so that way when you put it together it's just bang 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 and it's done in the oven. So the oven should be at 180 for a non-fan forced and about 170 for a fan forced oven. All right. So, and have your cake tins prepared. I've got them here at the back here. So I've just buttered it and floured it. Then you just tap out the excess flour. All right. So they're ready to go. What I've got in here is my sifted other flours, basically the dry ingredients. So that's what you do first. You do the dry ingredients and then you put the wet, add all the wet in after you've mixed all the wet together. So in here I've got 3 cups of wholemeal flour, wholemeal plain flour, 3 cups of normal plain flour, 3 teaspoons of bicarb, 3 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then what you do with this is you have to sift this 3 times. So when you sift it, just with a normal, just a normal sifter like that, this thing, strainer. So just sift it 3 times, and every time you sift it, you'll find that there's little bits of the wholemeal flour, shells kind of thing, the wholemeal part left in the strainer. Just throw those bits out. So make sure you sift this 3 times, okay? And then what we do with that is we just stir in the nuts and the sugar. So you stir the nuts and sugar in this mix right here. So let me grab a spoon. Okay, so that's just all nicely stir that in. Incorporate all that together nicely. And then what we'll do with that after this is just mix the wet ingredients together and then add it all into here to the dry. And then bang it in the oven. All right. So that's pretty easy. I'll put the recipe up here for you because there's also, I've got, what have I got here? I've got 2 1/4 cups of brown sugar that I put in there, and I put 1 1/2 cups of chopped walnuts in here as well. So then what you do is you beat your eggs, which is 6 eggs, 3 cups plus 2/3 of a cup of veggie oil. You've got to have veggie oil when you have a vegetable, when you have vegetables in it because of the water content in the veggies. I've got 1 1/2 cups of mashed bananas, which I've just squished up with a fork. Okay, so just give it a good old squish up. And I've got 2 1/4 cups of the shredded carrot and zucchini together here. All right. So what we do with that, I'll just mix all that in another bowl and then add it to this. So I will do that in a moment. And then after the cakes are cooked, I've got a cream cheese icing I'm going to put on top. So the cream cheese and butter that you beat together, and you add your soft icing mixture to it, and some lemon zest, and depends how thick it is, whatever. You might have to add a little bit of hot water to it, but we'll see that. I'll show you that a bit later. All right, so I'll just wash my other bowl because it's in the sink, and I'll show you what this is all about in a sec. All right, guys. So I've got my eggs and my oil in here. I'll just give that a good beat up together first. Okay. And now I've just got to add the good old bananas. This cake is so yum, I'll tell you what. And I've got my zucchini and carrot in here. Right. Mix that up in a moment. All right, so just give that a good nice mix. So just remember, guys, you do your dry ingredients first, sifted 3 times, and then add your wet on top of it. So that's that. Now, I'll make a little bit of a well in the middle to get it going. All right, so just make sure you don't beat the hell out of this. Okay, just incorporate it slowly. Don't rush it. Just like that. You'll see you need more, so we'll put the rest in there. Sorry guys, I've got the bum of the bowl facing you. Sorry about that. All right, that's it. Just be gentle with it. It'll come together, so don't panic, all right? So this takes about probably 45 minutes to an hour to cook. Just use a skewer just to make sure it's all cooked right through properly. It's not a liquidy mix this, okay? It's more of a denser kind of mixture, as you can see. So just make sure the flour is mixed in, otherwise you're going to end up with pieces of cake with dry flour. You don't want that, yuck. Alright, it's getting there now. Just make sure. It smells damn good, this, I tell you. Oh, yummy. Banana and everything. Alright. That looks pretty good. I'll just get a scraper. My oven is on. And this should be heating up to nearly temperature soon. Alright. So I've got both of these. It's quite an easy cake to make, this one. Not hard at all. So just spoon her in. And just make sure it's all even. Alright. Yeah, so this takes a bit longer because it's such a denser cake. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. But you will love this. You can give it a tap on there. I think I might need another cake tin. These are a bit small to what I usually use. Alright, that's fine. I'll get it all in. Spread it out. And that's it, guys. And then you just whack her in the oven and sit back and smell it when it's cooking. It's really good. Goes right through the house. Really makes everyone hungry. So I'll just tap that out a bit like that. Alright. There we go. Simple as that. Yep. Beautiful. You can smooth it out if you want. You don't really have to. Being the silicone thing, this is just spread out a little bit. Never really used these silicone ones before. But anyway, all right. Well, that's it. I'll whack it in the oven, and then I'll show you after when it comes out, and I'll make that icing for it as well. Actually, I might make that icing while it's in the oven, and I'll show you that. All right. I'll see you very soon. Okay, guys. So the cakes are cooking beautifully in the oven there, and it's smelling fantastic, let me tell you. The house is just full of this beautiful cake aroma. So, all right, I'll show you this icing now. So I've got 500 grams of the cheese in here, the cream cheese. Okay, don't use the ones that are in the tubs. Make sure you use the block cheese, okay? Otherwise it won't turn out. So I'm just going to mix that in a bit. I've got my butter here, and I'll put the recipe up there for you as well. So that'll go in. You're basically just creaming this together. Make sure the butter's soft, not hard, otherwise it won't work. And the cheese needs to be at room temperature as well. Alright. Alright, so that butter is in. Let's boost it up a little bit. I'm going to give a bit of help here. You might have to just scrape the sides a bit there, because it gets stuck there. So I'll just help that out a little bit. There we go. All right. Giving that another go. Just help it a bit. That's pretty good. Doesn't take much to do this. Just use a hand beater if you've got an electric hand beater. Okay, put a couple of teaspoons of vanilla in there. And I'm going to zest off some lemon as well, put that in there. So I'll just bring that down. So I'll just, hang on, just let me move that. All right, there we go, just do it like so. Yeah, I love the smell of lemon like this. Those beautiful citrus oils come out. It's really nice, fragrant, fresh. There we go, so that's done. Go back in. I'll give that a little bit of a, while it's down, just give it a bit of a helping hand there. Alright. Give that a whisk up. Then we can start adding the sugar in. Alright, so just do this slowly, okay? So there's 720 grams of soft icing mixture here. Make sure you do this slowly, because otherwise it'll go everywhere. Alright. So just give it a little help. Now make sure when you put this on the cake, don't leave the cake out of the fridge, because it'll go off real quick. Another help. Looking good there, looking really good. Smells really good too, that lemon. There we go. Looking yum yum. Right, I'll just get a big spatula. Scrape the sides down again. We'll give it another bit of a turn. Just make sure that everything's nice and incorporated, okay? And that's it. That's done. Simple, simple. Look at that. See? And that's how you want it to be. You don't want it to be runny. Otherwise you won't cover your cake. And if you really wanted to, you could pipe this on. But I'm just going to do a bit of rustic way and just slap it on and yeah. That tastes really yum. Ooh, yeah, really good. So that's it guys for that icing mix. And so after I put this on the cakes, I'm going to put some extra, just squash up some more walnuts on top. And that is all you need to do. So, beautiful icing, look at that. See? How's that, eh? See, that's what you want, that kind of consistency. All right, so if it does become a bit watery, just add more icing sugar to it, that'll thicken it up. Simple as that. All right guys, I'll show you the end result very soon when the cakes are done. They've still got another, probably half an hour to go, I'd say. And yeah, I'll show you soon. Until then, take it easy. Okay guys, this is my little cake. Look at that. Came out really nice, look, beautiful. Now this is a bit of a heavier cake, so don't worry about that. That's just the nature of this one. Okay, see it's nice and rustic. Got my cup of tea here ready to go. All right, let's put some frosting on here. Some beautiful cream cheese frosting. Look at that. You can put as much as you want on here or as little, doesn't matter. But I reckon the more you put on here, the yummier. Yes, look at that. Yum, yum. And you don't have to be too careful doing this. It's just rustic. It's just the way it is. And there's no real rules here. So you just slap it on. Don't be too scared. Actually, the kids would love to do this if you have children. Get them to do it. They'll really enjoy it. Look at that. Oh yeah. And remember, this will, when you have it in the fridge, it will go a little bit more harder, but that doesn't matter. Not that much really, just a little. And there you go. That's probably enough, I would say, on there. Just make it look, oh, might be needed a bit more here. Look at that. Yum, yum. There we go. That's all you need, guys. And the last thing you want to put on here, which I haven't got yet, where are they? A little bag of walnuts here. Sprinkle a couple of those on, just break them in your hands. Just sprinkle them on, just like that. All right, pretty easy. Don't go too heavy-handed because you've got walnuts in it as well. Okay, just a few to make it look pretty. All right. If you've got a nice cake stand, you can put it on that. That's it. That will do it. You can just press them in a little bit if you want. Just like so. There you go. All right. Let's cut some cake. See how she looks. I'll just cut that end bit off. And you want to give yourself a nice decent piece of this too, so Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, yummy, yummy. It's still steaming, still warm. Whoa, look at that. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so there you go. I've cut my piece here. I've cut my little piece of cake here, and it's looking scrumptious. So let's have a little. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's pour a little tea, first in here. Tea leaves are the best. I only have a little drop of milk. And that is it. All right. Let's have a taste test. Tea here. This cake is really, really yum, let me tell you. Especially with that frosting on it. Oh yeah. That is really good. Great for afternoon tea or any time really. Those walnuts, I love walnuts. They're so yummy. Nice cup of tea to go with it. What more can I say? That is just one hell of a cake. You'll really enjoy that once you get your lips around it. Anyway, guys, well, thanks for watching again. I'll see you at the next venture, I guess. So if you really like what I've done today, just smash that like button, subscribe, hit the little bell, and you can see what else I do on the on my little recipes. So until next time, take care and happy cooking to everybody.